Hello everyone. In this video, I'll review the assignments for this week. So, which content area do you click on to find the assignments? Well, if you watch the Welcome to English 102 video on the announcements page, you will probably know the answer to this question. And if you said assignments, you would be correct. So let's click on assignments. Now we'll click on the folder for week 1 to find the assignments for this week. So as we scroll down, we see that we have 2 assignments for this week and 2 extra credit options. Let's take a look at the first assignment, which is a quiz number 1, getting started. Before submitting this quiz, be sure to review the syllabus in the All About English 102 content area on the menu. Then answer all the questions in part 1 and part 2. So there are 2 parts to this quiz. Each question is worth 1 point. Part 1 is called the Syllabus Reconnaissance. So begin your reconnaissance by downloading the syllabus. Then if you can, print it and annotate or mark up the document using the following annotations. Place a star next to at least 5 important details. Place an exclamation point next to items you are excited about. And place a question mark next to items you have questions about. Then respond to the following questions. 1, identify 5 important details that you noticed in the syllabus. 2, what items are you excited about? And 3, any questions? If you have questions after reading the syllabus, please post these questions in the class questions forum, and I will answer your questions in the forum. It's important to post these questions for the entire class to see because maybe some of your classmates have the same questions as you. Next, we move on to part 2 of the quiz, the basics. So respond to the following questions to make sure you are getting started on the right track. 1, if you have a question about the class or an assignment, what can you do? 2, if you would like to meet with Professor Rothman during her virtual office hour, which content area do you click on? 3, when does Professor Rothman offer her virtual office hour? 4, what is the course's policy on late submissions in general? 5, what is the course's policy on late submissions to the discussion board? 6, to find the readings and supplemental material for the course, which content area do you click on? And 7, name 2 QCC student support services. Be sure to include their contact information, such as phone number, and the kinds of services they provide to QCC students. This quiz is worth 10 points and is due by the end of the day on January 26th. I'm going to now just review how to submit the quiz. I know I reviewed this in the Welcome to English 102 video on the announcements page, but I think it's worth reviewing again. So to submit the quiz or any other activity, including, as we scroll down here, the goals contract, what you would do is you would click on the title of the assignment. And again, you get the due date and the points possible for the assignment. You have the writing prompt, the instructions for the assignment. And then when you scroll down to assignment submission. And you can submit your assignment in 2 ways. You can either click on Write Submission. And then if you use a Word program with a spell check, which I recommend, you can type out your submission there and then copy and paste it into the dialog box here. And then click Submit to submit your assignment. Or you can attach your assignment as a file by going to Attach Files, and then you click on Browse Local File, and then click on your file that you want to attach, click Open, and then click Submit. And that's how you would submit the quiz. Now down here where it says Add Comments, this is not where you will submit your responses to the quiz. Add Comments is just a section if you would like to add some comments to the quiz, such as perhaps number 2 was a difficult question for me to answer. Professor Rothman, could we maybe review this question? So this is the place where you would just add some comments. Again, not the place where you would post your responses to the questions. And then you always want to remember to click submit to submit your assignment. So that's quiz number 1. And then we'll scroll down to the goals contract. To set your goals for this class, you will work with me to create what's called a goals contract. A goals contract helps students make commitments to what they want to accomplish in the course and hold themselves accountable to those terms. Once you have created your goals contract, you will review your goals contract twice during the semester, reflecting on your progress and adjusting your goals when appropriate. When making your goals for this class, consider using what's called a SMART strategy. SMART goals are specific, well-defined, clear, and unambiguous, measurable, with specific criteria that measure your progress toward the accomplishment of the goal, achievable, attainable, and not impossible to achieve, realistic, within reach, realistic and relevant to the course and your purpose for being in college, and timely, with a clearly defined timeline, including a starting date and a target date. The table below is a sample goals contract highlighting the behaviors of students who have successfully completed English 102 in the past. You may copy and paste this contract, adding on to it to suit your own needs to create your own document that you will submit as an attachment, or you may download the attached document, save it to your computer, and then submit it for my review. So there's the goals contract, and again, you can either copy and paste what I have here onto your own Word document, or you can simply open up the goals contract document here, save it to your computer, and then submit it. So again, to submit your contract, you click on Goals Contract, and this time you're going to be attaching the contract. So you go to Assignment Submission, Attach Files, Browse Local Files, find the document, click on it, then click Open, and then click Submit, and that's how you would attach your goals contract as a file. So your contract is worth 5 points and is due by the end of the day on January 27th. Next, we have 2 extra credit opportunities. The first is extra credit option number 1, which is called a meet and greet. So I'm hosting a meet and greet session on Thursday, January 26th from 12 to 1 p.m. And at the session, you can meet with me, meet with your peers, and earn 5 extra credit points towards your final grade. And you can ask me questions about the syllabus, the Blackboard course site, the schedule, assignments, any questions you may have about the class, or you could simply stop by for 10 minutes and say hello to everyone. So to join the meet and greet, I have the link here, which will be open on Thursday from 12 to 1 p.m. You can also join this session by phone by calling 1-571-392-7650 and using the PIN 304-384-4336. Please stop by the meet and greet. I really look forward to meeting with you in person and in real time. I think this session is important because our class is asynchronous, which means, again, I discussed this in the Welcome to English 102 video, and it's also on the syllabus, but an asynchronous class means that you do the work on your own time, given the deadlines. So we will not have many opportunities to meet like this as a class during the semester, but if you attend this first session, it's a good chance for you and a good opportunity for you to meet with me and your peers as well. Next, we have extra credit option number 2, personalizing your Blackboard account. I have here a document on how you can personalize your Blackboard account by uploading an image. So if you add an image to your Blackboard profile, you earn 5 extra credit points towards your final grade. If you already have an image on your Blackboard profile, you will automatically earn those 5 extra credit points. So please upload your image by the end of the day on January 27th to receive the extra credit points. Again, while both extra credit options are easy ways to gain extra points towards your final grade, I really encourage you to participate in the extra credit option number 1, the meet and greet session if you can. You can attend the full session, or you may stay for as long as your schedule permits, at least 10 minutes for you to receive the 5 extra credit points. Well, that's it for now. If you have any general questions, please feel free to post them in the class questions forum on the discussion board. You may also email me, especially if you have specific questions or personal concerns about the class. Bye for now.